Hi. Okay, as promised, I'm filming a video about chakras, so I'm going to try to keep it very simple. This is what you can expect in this short video, is to learn a little more about the chakra system and also what you have to remember. This is based on my idea of it and what I have experienced. It doesn't mean it's the truth across the board. You might want to Google it and do a little more research about it if you want to. Okay. But what I'm going to do today for you is only focus on 3 chakras, the first, second, and third. Okay, so we'll start with that. Keep it simple, and hopefully that helps and gives you a little more of an understanding. So the first chakra, located at the bottom of your spine, and that chakra is all about grounding. So if you feel a little bit unsettled in your life, or things are a little bit shaky, the ground is shaky around you, maybe you're moving or you're going through a major life transition, that is one of the chakras that will automatically go out of whack. The best way to correct that, the fastest way to correct that is take your shoes off, take your socks off, go outside, plant your feet in the grass, or go to the beach, plant your feet in the sand, and breathe. Take a few minutes, it doesn't have to be hours at ends. A few minutes, it's all you need. Do that every day. Connect to nature. That will just completely realign that chakra. Okay? Does that make sense? If it doesn't make sense, feel free to email me, DM me, whatever works for you. I will answer any questions you may have. But first chakra, grounding, go in nature, take your shoes off, breathe through your feet. And if you're like, well, Mallory, that's so great and dandy, but I live in the middle of the city, you can find a park pretty much anywhere. You can find a patch of grass pretty much anywhere. So no excuses. Do that. Breathe. Second chakra is located in between your pubic bone and your navel. And that chakra is all about creativity. So one of the very easy way that chakra gets in balance is if you are ignoring the creative side of yourself. So maybe you're stuck in a job that requires you to work 12, 14 hours a day, and you're at your desk all day on a computer, and you feel like you're working towards something, or maybe you're working for someone, but it's not using your creativity. It's not using what you have inside of yourself that you want to express. So that chakra just locks up, shuts down, and before you know it, you can't take deep breath or you can't connect to that. So the best way to connect to it is simply take your hands and place them on your belly and then breathe in and out. Let your breath push your hands away and in. So do that 3, 4, 5 times a day, just connecting. And maybe you can even do that at work when you're at your desk. There's no excuse to not be able to do it. So just notice what's going on in your life. If you feel like you're not living up to your potential and there's so much inside of you that you want to create, that's the chakra you have to focus on, okay? Third chakra, solar plexus, okay? That is the seat of your power. This is where your no, go fuck yourself comes from, right? This is where you find your true self. Many yogis believe this is actually also the seat of the soul, and I'm with them on this one. I really believe it is as well. So if you're ignoring what your soul wants to do, if you're ignoring what your soul wants to say, or where you want to be in your life, this is the center that is going to go out of whack, because you are going to lose your voice. You're going to lose your power and give your power away to others. So to find your no, you got to realign this center. And the best way to do it, it's actually one of the way that I like. I don't know if most people will agree with it, but take your fingers and just start tapping. Tap. And breathe. And just keep tapping. And do that a few times a day. That is going to wake up your third chakra, realign it, and you're going to start thinking differently and feeling a little more powerful. So if you do the first, second, and third, just everything that I just taught you, you do that every day, just a little bit, because basically if the first, second, and third are not open and aligned, most probably the rest of you is not as well. And it's very rare that you feel grounded but you feel powerless. Usually they go hand in hand. So I would recommend doing those three together every day. Just focus on that and work on that, and then I'll come back in a few days or next week and I'll do the rest, and then we'll realign everything. If that does not make any sense, please DM me and I will make a point of explaining it to you a little better. And I'm going to address one more thing. You're going to say, well, Mallory, that's great and dandy, but every time I look up at chakras, people talk about colors. They say the first chakra is brown and the second one is red and the third one is blah, blah, blah. And this is my answer. I'm going to say, so what? Don't focus on the colors. They're going to get you stuck. Don't focus on that. They don't matter. They really, truly, honestly do not matter. They vary depending on what you can see. Just don't focus on that. Just focus on just knowing what those centers, what those chakras are for, and what they can do for you when they're fully balanced. That's all you need to know. The colors are not that important. If you wear red, purple, yellow, it's not going to change much. Okay. All right. So go practice. Let me know how you're doing. I'm counting on feedback, so please DM me. Let me know if you have any questions, and follow me so you can check on the next video. Namaste. Have a great night or day, depending on when you're listening to that.